Okay, so we are talking about our last story of the episode, which is Persona 5 Royale. Royal?
Royal.
Royal? Royal. Royal. So we have a new teaser trailer that came out, and it says a few different things. First of all, it shows more of a character who is new to the franchise that we talked about a while back, named Kasumi Yoshizawa. Don't believe we talked about her name. But my question to you, Tristan, is I'm sorry, no, what am I saying? New character. No, wait, yes, I was right. New character is Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Yeah.
Tristan, what did the rest of the trailer mean? I don't, because remember, everyone should know this. I'm only 1 hour into Persona 5. Tristan,
Right.
what does the rest of the trailer mean? Are they spoilers? Are they not? What's going on?
I mean, they were just clips of like gameplay and other. Yeah,
But
I
is
mean,
it so? All the clips are stuff that was not in Persona 5?
for the this
Yeah,
trailer,
for this teaser.
I think so.
Question. It says that the game will reveal the untold third semester and have new school life and phantom life content. So let's focus on the
Yes,
phrase,
that's new.
yes, but let's focus on the phrase untold third school semester. What the hell does that mean to me or to anyone who's maybe wants to buy this over Persona 5, the original? What does that mean, untold third semester?
It would another school term.
Oh, so they only had two or something?
Usually, yeah. Usually, Persona games have to, or at least three. At least from like 3, 4, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
You are at school for 2 terms, and that's it. So this
Okay.
now having a third.
Oh, no. I didn't know because when it says untold, it makes it seem like it was always it was in the third game. It was in Persona 5, but we didn't talk about it. Like it's like we're filling in the gaps. I didn't know it was extra, not filling in a gap. Because when someone says it's the untold stories, that makes it seem like it was always there, but I didn't hear about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's technically a part, I guess, that could be referencing, but I'm not sure if that was the
Okay.
third or second term.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So I do wonder what that does mean in the future. And we do know, by the way, that the game is coming out spring 2020.
Yeah,
Now, what's interesting is the trailer. This could be because it's a trailer. The trailer was in Japanese, but I remember us talking about the fact that, unlike Persona Q2, this game is getting an English dub. Was I wrong?
no, it should be.
Did they say it was officially, though? I want to make sure it's getting an English dub.
Go check. Yeah,
Okay. Um, because I could swear that
Persona
yes, they
5
showed it off.
so
Well, no, the Persona 5 one did, yes, but this is of course coming out at the end of the PlayStation's life cycle, and I was concerned because Q2 didn't get a
yeah.
dub.
I mean, I would argue this is a main line, and that's a spin-off. So
Fair, very fair, very very fair. By the way, and also I mentioned it too because the first Q did get a dub.
yeah,
Anyway, by the way, yes, Persona 5 Royal does have an English dub. For some reason, this trailer did not show that off, though, which is odd because it's coming out spring 2020. And they had a trailer exclusively for the English dub, which makes me think that perhaps they either used footage that they already had or maybe they recorded some extra just for that one trailer. So they weren't going to record extra for this one for some reason or another.
yeah,
I don't know. What I do know is that it is getting an English dub, even though this trailer did not showcase that this new one. And like I mentioned earlier, coming out in spring 2020. So Tristan, my question is, does this entice you enough to this trailer or even the game in general, the concept? Does it entice you enough to get it, or are you? Because I know you're the Persona fan here.
I was about to ask. I was about to say, is that a trick question? Are you insulting me? Are you?
Well,
I don't know where he's going with this.
Well, no, I only ask because while you are a very huge Persona fan, you were talking about some other games in this podcast. We were talking about the One Punch Man game and the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game, and even some of the newer Yakuza games. And you were like, or technically not new, but still, you were like, I don't know about those. So
Okay, the other Yakuza games. I mean, I don't have. I've played Zero, and I'm playing through one. I don't own them, so I would feel weird getting 3, 4, and 5 right off the bat.
Okay, that's fair. And you and I both know someone we know, if not me, will have 3, 4, and 5. So I would lend it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
The amount of things that I've borrowed from you, if I said you can't lend it you can't borrow it from me, I would be a complete asshole.
No, so this I am my wallet is emptying out for.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
So yeah, Q2 it hasn't yet. Is there a reason why, or is it just because?
I still haven't beaten the first one, and it's
Oh,
not that
there
I
you
don't
go.
like it, but
No, but you haven't beaten the first one. That's fine.
yeah,
That's literally the one reason. You are more responsible of a person than I am, so that's fine.
it also feels like they kind of like, and like the story itself I like, and I like the concept of them coming together, but a lot of like the characters themselves from 3 and 4, they kind of just in the Q games they like bolstered their like tropes from their personalities.
So
It
it's
felt
too
like
much of a parody.
yeah, they felt like they just boiled down the character to that trope, and
They're not characters. They're
annoying
caricatures.
times. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
basically.
like,
Okay.
that's yeah.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know why, because you have I'm under the impression you have every single Persona, even in the spin-off category of DS and 3DS game.
I mean, I don't. It's funny.
Oh.
I actually don't have Persona 4 Golden because I didn't have a Vita, so
Well,
I've
no,
never
I didn't
actually
say-
played Golden.
I didn't say Vita. I said DS and 3DS.
Oh, um,
I thought you did on those two. Maybe you're missing like one. Are you missing like the original Strange Journey or something? Or that's technically not Persona.
well, okay. I don't have a copy of the original Strange Journey, but I played it. But that's
Yeah, that's Shin Megami Tensei. That's not
Yeah,
Persona. No, but I thought you had like all of these other Shin Megami or Persona games on the 3DS and a few on the DS. On handhelds, you got that shit on lock, and you have 3, 4, and 5.
I still have a friend who has a lot more than I do.
Well, that's true, but he doesn't have. If this is who I'm thinking of, he doesn't have 1 and 2.
Shona?
Yeah,
No, he does.
I'm talking about PS1.
Oh no, he has like the PSP remake.
Here's what you got to do, Tristan. PlayStation Classic is $20.
Yeah, I know.
You got it. No, Tristan, if you buy it, you can tell him, I have the original Persona.
Yeah, and he's gonna say, "All right, that's great. I have the better version."
And he would be right.
And he's right.
And he would be right.
Exactly. I don't know what you're doing here, Matt. You set me up for failure.
Well, no, because remember you got the SNES Classic and NES before he did, and you were like, oh, I'm a gamer, man?
Yeah, and then he's like, "All right." It's funny because he just modded his, and he's like, "Now I have more games than you on it anyway." So.
Well, you can easily mod yours, Tristan. Watch our videos on it. I'm kidding, we don't have videos on it.
You can easily mod mine for me. I cannot.
I will not deny that. Now, when it comes to Persona 5 Royal, so then you obviously answered that question immediately. You're going to buy this.
I'm slightly scared about, though.
Oh, please.
It mentions this in the article that we have. New features will also include status assist, more songs, and enhanced graphics with PlayStation 4 Pro support. So I'm only slightly worried that this has to be run on a Pro. I'm hoping that's not the case,
What?
and I don't
No.
think it will be.
No. No, it says enhanced graphics.
Right. So there would be like a standard version versus an enhanced version if you had a Pro. I'm guessing.
No.
Or a way to scale the graphics depending on what system you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tristan, every game released now is enhanced on a PS4 Pro.
Right, yeah. I don't know the specifics of it.
No, I'm not saying that I know the exact specifics either, but what I can tell you is if you took your Kingdom Hearts 3 and if I had a PlayStation 4 Pro and you put it into mine, it would look better on mine, but you're not adding new characters or anything.
No. I didn't mean any of that. I just meant whether I'd actually be able to run it still on a standard PS4.
Of course. But like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, where we do have some stutter on the PS4, That probably is not there in
the
the Pro.
case on the Pro.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling.
Right.
Also, there's some stuff with Kiwami that I'm like, and even Yakuza Kiwami, and even Zero, I'm like, I don't know about that, and I'm wondering if on the Pro it would look better.
Right.
Like some little
Probably.
graphical stuff where I'm like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it, heck, with the new Yakuza's coming out, technically new, not really. I'm
Right.
wondering how if they would look better on a Pro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably. Like it's optimized to look better, but that doesn't, or maybe even have less slower load times or things like that. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean the game is not playable on a PlayStation 4. It's
Right.
not a 2DS, new DS rather, sorry, new DS
Yeah.
situation.
Right. Okay.
Although there are some 3DS games that didn't play on a 2DS. Very few, but there were a few.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a new DS situation. God, I hate that. Not that many games that only work on a new DS, but I hate that there are that many.
Yeah.
And not that many, but enough. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no. So no, it's not that at all. It's just saying it'll look better. Yeah, that's all. So then technically you have no issues with this game.
Yeah. No, I am so hyped because originally,
Yeah.
like, I finished playing Persona 5. I had borrowed it from a friend, and then I was going to get my own copy eventually. But then I heard whispers of this, and I was like, oh. And then he's like, yeah, a new one's like, the definitive version is coming. I'm like,
Wait, so you don't have a copy of Persona 5?
I don't know.
How do I have a copy of Persona 5 and you don't?
Because we needed it to film, and I couldn't keep borrowing it as fast as we needed it, so you said fuck it and got one.
So close and yet so far and yet really close. No, what happened is you and I did a let's play of it for Those Guys Play Season 5.
Oh no, are we going behind the curtain?
There were some technical issues, so then it's not that you couldn't borrow it, I couldn't borrow it from you.
Right.
So I had to get it somehow. But the cool thing is, just like with some of our issues that we had recorded Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I got both games on the PS4 for $20 to $25.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure Royal's going to be fun, but $20. Like,
Oh yeah, I get it, but
yeah. I mean, look, when I
gotta have it.
Oh no. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy it. I'm just saying that for me, as someone who didn't have it at all,
Right.
I'd rather pay 20 rather than 60.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the same gameplay experience, of course, but I'd rather pay 20.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much more added to this one, and it was a long, like, even longer than the other Personas. So, like, my God, this is gonna be a beast.
Oh right, it was 100 hours Persona 5, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think maybe if you did everything, it was 100. But
Yeah.
it was like 60 to 100, I thought.
Or yeah, I think it was like 80.
Okay.
But, like, this going even past that, going even further beyond.
I was gonna make the joke.
I know you were.
All right, so either way, Tristan is excited. I'm not as excited, but I'm happy for him and for the Persona fan base. I just need to beat 5 because again, I'm only an hour into it, so I'm
Yes, you do.
exactly. So either way, tell me what you think about this new Persona news. If you're interested in this game, if you're not for some reason, tell me what you think about all of that stuff, either in the chat or down in the comment section down below. So we are at the end of our podcast. I would like to thank all of you for tuning in, as always, those who tuned in live, those who talked to us in the chat, those who will be tuning in later, either via watching it on Twitch VOD or on our YouTube channel. Thank you all so much. Love you all. Take care. And again, tune in next time for another episode of Keikaku Corner. Remember, you can follow us on our Twitch at Those Guys Radio to find all of our either different channels like Those Guys Play, TG Productions, Those Guys on the Radio, or our different episodes. And mentioned our Patreon earlier just for fun, but again, patreon.com/TG Productions if you want to help us kind of be us and help us form the content that we do, not just here, but on our other platforms as well. So thank you all so much for being a part of this. Tune in next time. Tristan, anything to say before we wrap this one up?
Looking cool, Joker.
Yeah. See ya.